G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to War Thunder with Mags, and welcome back aboard the P-36G. It's been a little while since I've had this little beastie on the channel. It is a fantastic and often understated little rank 1 battle rating 2.3 fighter. Now of course I'm bringing it out today because the new P40F has been released and I'm in the process of grinding it, so what better excuse to bring out some of the older, lower tier planes for a little bit of fun. Now, today's skin is a custom skin from War Thunder Live called Vanguard. The link for the skin is in the video description down below. It is a non-historical skin, but it does look kind of fantastic. And of course, today's flyout is realistic battles on Alameen, which is looking awfully bloody orange today. Anyways, we've just picked up our first targets. We've got a Ju-87. It's up over 11,000 feet. Wouldn't be a particularly major issue to intercept that one if we wanted to, but we've already got a fighter coming in on it, so we're going to leave that alone. And we do have dots and targets popping up to our left. We've got a Do-17. Looks like it's making a play on our SBD at this point, and we have a HE111H. I'm expecting there's actually going to be two HE111s just above us. Now, I'm not overly concerned with the HE111s this particular flight, however, the Do-217, a little bit more of an issue. And no, the second dot was not a HE111, it's an RE2000. Actually a fairly comparable plane to the P-36, so that could be an interesting fight if it gets over here. But first things first, the Do-217. It's a potential threat to our Wellington, it's a potential threat to all of our bombers. That's exactly what he'll be going for. While I'm not particularly interested in shooting down the enemy team's bombers in this particular flight unless they get close, I do want to try and save ours if possible. So picking up a little bit of extra altitude before turning in on the 217, we're going to try and take it out as quickly as possible, then get ourselves in position for the RE2000, which is likely to be coming directly at us. You can see the RE2000 is definitely turning in our direction. It's just over 3 kilometers and closing. We're just over 2 kilometers, or just under 2 kilometers rather, to the Do-217. Bank in at 1.5. RE2000 is in engagement range for us now, but we are on the Do-217, so I have to keep these passes quick. Run the guns over the 217 and then hold altitude and see where the hell the 2000 has gone at this point. Now, a lot of people underestimate exactly how much firepower the P-36G actually has. It's armed with 2 Browning M2 12.7s with 400 rounds of ammunition between them, and 4 7.62mm Brownings with 2,000 rounds between the 4. This is no small amount of firepower at battle rating 2.3, and people should be cautious of this aircraft. So, making our second pass on the 217, the 2000 doesn't appear to be giving us any way of a threat. And we rip open the back of the cockpit with those 50 cals, pilot dead, and that is our first kill. Zoom out to exit the engagement, and here comes the RE2000. It looks like it went vertical and was sitting above us the entire time watching what's going on, although it does look like it has taken a few hits of its own. It does appear to be smoking at this point. It's about 1 kilometer to our rear. We're pretty safe to make a turnaround at this point, although I don't think it would have caught us. Loop directly underneath. Continue the bank, get above into position to dive, and we are now on the RE2006, and it doesn't appear to have any interest in turning back on us. Now, to be fair, it is running directly towards the enemy runway at this point, and it does have some backup coming in that we are going to have to deal with, so it's likely the damage that's making the RE2000 run away. But regardless, we have a 112 to our rear that we are going to have to deal with. There is also a 109 floating around as well, so hard left bank, let's loop around underneath the 112. Now, while the RE2000 is actually almost a match for the P-36 in terms of maneuverability, the 112, despite being a very maneuverable little fighter and often underestimated itself, is not actually quite as good as the P-36. The P-36 generally sustains turns better and retains more energy in those turns than the 112, while having comparable firepower even without the cannons. So we gave the 112 a good touching up in the bank. It pulls up to avoid a sea hurricane as it banks down to try and re-engage. Spark it up with a fire, and it's out. And a second target presents itself. This is a Ju-87B2. It's a Ju-87 that was at altitude before. Looks like it's trying to make its way back home. Not today, sunshine. Take the wing off and nearly take ourselves out with the wing. 2 aircraft destroyed, double kill, and that brings our kill count up to 3. But we're not done just yet. Another HE-112 is in the area. And at this point the engines are starting to overheat just a little bit. We have been pushing it pretty hard for the last couple of minutes, so it is worth giving it a quick back down. Thankfully the P-36 is one of those aircraft where a quick pull back to 0 and back on the power will be enough to buy you another couple more minutes of combat. Drop in on 6 of the 112. Now this kill, and you know, spoiler ahead, I do actually get the kill here, but it was almost bittersweet. A little tap and touch, the pilot's flying a little bit low, he's got so many aircraft on him, he's not watching where he's going, likely looking over his shoulder, and runs it into the mountain. And because I gave him that little touch, I'm the one who gets the kill. You know, I'm not about to turn down the RP and the credits, but I do prefer there to be a little bit more of a fight than that. That just felt like kicking a puppy. But anyways, that does leave almost all of the aircraft in this area eliminated. There is a 109 at altitude, it's going to die in the next few seconds, and only the RE-2000 and another unknown aircraft are actually currently missing. Of course, it wasn't too difficult to track these remaining aircraft down, it was simply a matter of going to the enemy's runway. Now the RE-2000 got taken out by a P-40F that's floating around the area, and he's going to get involved in this fight in just a few moments. The other aircraft that was remaining was the last 109 F1. Now, I don't get this kill. The main reason I'm including this on here, however, is because by all counts I should have got this kill. However, I got a bit cocky and I rushed in, and I control locked the aircraft. Now I had all the advantages on my side. I should have been able to slot in on the F1 quite nicely without rushing too fast. Would have given me the opportunity to just take the wing off, and that would have been the end of this engagement. But I rushed it, I came in too hot, locked up the aircraft, and was just a split second too slow on the trigger as a result, missing out both on the potential kill and on the potential ace match. So I leave this one here in the end just as a reminder to you guys and a reminder to myself not to rush in. If you've got all the advantages on your side, take your time, line up your shot, make it a clean pass. Don't go in all hot because you'll just fuck it up. Anyways, let's move on to the results. So we come to the results for the match. First place for the team with 4 kills and 2,768 points. Shout out to Gundam W for his score of 3 kills, 3,056 points on the opposing team. The awards for the match were Double Strike, Ground Forces Rescuer, and Shadow Strike X3. And I came away with 3,623 modification research points, although the aircraft is fully spaded, and 5,144 vehicle research points, which was enough to knock over half the P-40F-10 in one match, along with 31,361 silver lions with premium account. Not a bad match overall in terms of rewards, although it would have been nice to get that 5th kill, but again, that was my stuff up. Anyways, ladies and gents, this again was a flyout in the P-36G. If you would like to grab this skin from War Thunder Live for this aircraft, just check the video description down below. The link for it is in there, along with links to all of my social media, my Twitch, and of course to my Patreon for those who would like to help support the channel. I very much hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. Now, there will be an announcement coming up very soon for another War Thunder flyout. I haven't done one in quite some time. I keep getting asked about one. Real life has been getting in the way recently quite a bit of me being able to actually run one of these events, but I am currently planning out what will either be an unmarked RB or a marked sim event. I'm not entirely sure which way I'm going to go yet, but it is going to be up sometime, probably a little bit over a week from now, but there will be a video announcing that when it comes. Anyways, ladies and gents, as always, remember to click that like button, share and subscribe if you would like to see more, and until next time, take care.